Alright, welcome back. So, to get this started, we're going to prep these ribs and get them ready to go out on the smoker. First things we want to do is go ahead and make a quick rub. This is my rib rub. I've been using it for probably 20 plus years. It works great. It's very simple. First we're going to start off with a cup of brown sugar. This is a light brown sugar. You can use a dark brown if you got it. And then we're going to go with a tablespoon of garlic. And then we're going to go 1 teaspoon of onion. And this is regular onion powder. And then we're going to go with 2 tablespoons of dry mustard. Don't skip this part. This is an important part of this. And next is 2 tablespoons of chili powder. This is an ancho chili powder. And then 2 of the black pepper. And I know this next one's going to sound like a lot, but it's got to have it. We're going to need a 1/4 cup of kosher salt. And then last is 2 tables of paprika. Well, just enough. Alright, we'll get that together, we'll put it in a Ziploc bag. Let's zip it up, let's give it a good mix. This is enough to do a couple of racks of ribs. We're going to use it twice in the process. First we're going to use it as kind of like a marinade or a dry rub, and we're going to wrap them up and stick them in the refrigerator. And then about halfway through the cooking process we're going to rub them again. Anyway, so get it good mixed up like that. Set it aside. Alright, I got 3.5 pounds of BabyBack ribs here. These have already been prepped and ready to go. I've already skinned the backs of them, trimmed them up where I needed to trim them up. So, they're good. It's a good looking rack of ribs. So to start off with, we're going to flip them over. I always like to start from the back side. And then I'm going to go ahead and rub them down with some stone ground mustard. That's what I like to use. Just rub them down real good like that. This mustard's going to act as a binder. We'll get about a cup of our rub. Sprinkle it on pretty heavy. Just like that. Flip them over. Hit them again with the mustard. just like that. Come out with a rub. Get on there. Alright, just like that. Now we're going to wrap these up in foil. We're going to stick them in the refrigerator. We're going to let them rest in there for about 4 hours before we stick them on the smoker. Alright. Let me finish this up and I'll meet you out on the smoker. Alright, we already got our smoker up to temperature. We got the ribs out. We'll go ahead and unwrap them. Get ready to stick them on the smoker. A lot of people use the 3-2-1 method to cook ribs. I actually use a 2-3-1. So I smoke for 2 hours, wrap for 2 hours, and then open for 1 hour. I like the fact that I wrap them longer. Makes them more tender in my opinion. So that's just what I like to do. So anyway, let's get these put on. Take a look at these after they've been marinating. That's a good looking rack of ribs right there. This is going to be good. So I usually just lay mine on crossways like that. And we're going to shut it down and let them go. We're not coming back for 2 hours. So, all right, we'll check you back in 2 hours. All right, let's get ready to wrap them. It's been 2 hours. So let's take a look at them and get ready to wrap them up. Let's get in here and take a look at that. That's about what you're looking for after 2 hours right there. We're gonna lay them bone side up, just like this. I'm going to take another handful of a rub. Just like that. Alright, we're going to make a pocket right here. We're going to add just a little bit of water so we can have a little moisture in there. Alright, we've been 3 hours now. Let's take a look at these ribs and see where we're at. Get in here and take a look at this. Oh yeah, they done draw it up. They're about to fall off the bone already. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to flip them up. Oh, I can't even flip them. Oh yeah. Look at that. They're almost falling off the bone. Now for a sauce, we're going to go ahead and sauce them and let them go for probably another 30 minutes. These won't take an hour. They're good. So the sauce we're using today is going to be sticky fingers. Yeah, you heard that right. I do like to make my own sauce sometimes, but it's easier just to buy this, and this is a really good sauce. We're just gonna pour it all over it. Just like that. We're gonna let them go for, we're probably gonna let these go for another 30 minutes and we're gonna pull them off and we're ready to eat. These things smell so good. I wish you could smell this right now. All right, we've been waiting long enough. We got them off the grill, we done brought them in. We let them rest for a little bit. And take a look at those. When I say they tender, I mean they are tender. These, look at this. It is falling off the bone. That's the way I like mine. Just like that right there. I'm gonna get in here and get a bite.
Choose your fingers.
Ready? Now that's ribs.